Pull up an ice block and lend an ear because we are back with episode 160 of Inside 300, catching you up on your Disney news in just 3 minutes. I'm your host, Brian Perry. There's a lot to fill you in on, but before we do so, I want to remind you that Disney 100 Jeopardy returns this Sunday, April 30th. Sunday. Be sure to test your knowledge on all things Disney with our game show that quizzes you on 26 different Disney clues each and every week. But on to the news we go. A time capsule planted 25 years ago has been dug up at Disney's Animal Kingdom in honor of Earth Day and the park's silver anniversary. Inside the relic were old park maps, a few floppy disks, please tell me you know what those are, and my personal favorite finding, 3 VHS tapes containing orientation videos concerning the park's construction. Now, Disney hasn't released the footage on those VHS tapes. I don't know why. I think it'd be cool to see Imagineers talking about upcoming places like Beastly Kingdom that never came to fruition. Also in the capsule was a toothbrush, actually the first toothbrush used by Gino, Animal Kingdom's silverback gorilla. Very cool stuff. Maleficent won our 3rd annual Magic Final Four tournament last week after you voted her as the best villain in Disney history. She celebrated by getting burned to a crisp during Disneyland's Fantasmic show on Saturday night. We already shared the footage over the weekend, but if you haven't seen it yet, here you go. It is terrifying. Walt Disney World, which sits over 2,500 miles east of Disneyland, is choosing to temporarily suspend Maleficent's fire-breathing effect in the Festival of Fantasy parade. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other, but now we have 2 different Maleficent dragons who have caught fire in front of guests, so things are going great. Fantasmic at Walt Disney World will see no changes. A group of guests thought it was a good idea to utilize a public fountain at EPCOT to cool off from the hot Florida sun. There are no words, so I will let you voice your opinions in the comments below, and I'll likely agree with every single one of them. Final news story. Over the weekend, Disneyland Paris hosted a European gala event for the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 film. On hand were the cast, including Zoe Saldana, Chris Pratt, and Vin Diesel. The actors were joined by their characters and director James Gunn. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is set to release May the 5th. We'll wrap things up with a big this day in Disney history. In 2019, the highly anticipated Avengers Endgame finally released in theaters, giving us this beautiful moment. Also, you go a bit further back in 2017, Johnny Depp surprised guests aboard Pirates of the Caribbean out in Disneyland as he dressed up as one Captain Jack Sparrow. That's going to do it for this episode of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. This is where you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Brian Perry. I will see you this Sunday, I promise. I will be there this Sunday. The next episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. Until then.
Bye-bye.